as well to the last drop.
And again, when we look at these results, these are big. These are not just, oh, a little bit here or there.
Can you get bigger?
I don't think you can. I mean, that's A+. That's as best as, that's the best of the best.
I wish my grades looked like that.
Yeah, me too. I'd have been thrilled. But here's what everybody's saying. How about smoother, brighter skin? Everybody saw it. How about you love the way that your face looks immediately? You get this instant brightening from this vitamin C, unlike any other brightening I've ever seen from vitamin C before. Your skin has a youthful appearance. Everybody who used this, 34 women. Think about it, 34 women can't decide on one bottle of wine to order at dinner, right? But everybody saw a change in their skin, and everybody said they had a youthful appearance, but then 97% more evenness. That's amazing to me. And then to get a firmness, I've never heard of that from a vitamin C before.
Yeah, and this is precisely why it's winning the awards Amy mentioned. It's winning Shape Magazine's best anti-aging product of the year. Of all the products, it said this was the best anti-aging product. Total Beauty called it the best serum of the year, and Allure called it the ultimate skin brightening cocktail. It's because of the results that we're seeing, and it's because of the man, Dr. Schultz. Granted, I'm biased, he's my father, but he spends so much time formulating. I remember days when I would come home when I was growing up, and he would come to the dinner table talking to me about all the experiments he was working on, the different formulas he was creating, and you see the amazing results of all the work in this triple vitamin C serum.
Okay, 100 left in auto ship. That's it, where you can secure the price. You can secure the flex pay that we have on this. I just want to talk again about why vitamin C is important and why this is different. If you are just joining us, we only have about a minute left, but share with us real quick on that. And again, we have the best value. So again, after today, you're never gonna see this value again unless you get it on auto ship. But let's talk about why we need that vitamin C. Every woman at every age.
Yes, Dr. Schultz will tell you, every woman at every age, every man too, needs to use vitamin C every single night. It protects against the major signs of aging, but even more fun, it delivers smoother, brighter, firmer skin. And that means it's younger looking skin. This is your hero anti-aging product.
Look at the brightness you get even. It's not tacky, it's not sticky. Why? Because this is an oil base. It's so important. Most that you're seeing out there, they're water based. Water and oil don't mix.
Nope.
We just showed you that live here. This is going to mix into your skin beautifully. So
3 times better than other forms of vitamin C.
That's why you get those great results. So last call on auto ship. If you're not ordering, you're gonna miss out completely on this. So thank you again, Stuart, for coming.
Thank you, Amy.
Always a pleasure.
Always
Give
wonderful.
my love to Amy and Dr. Schultz.
I will, and they all say hello to everybody.
Hi, Dr. Schultz. Hi, Amy. All right, we've got more to come on our beauty report from IntelliWhite. Take a look at this. This is the Cool Blue Platinum Teeth Whitening System. Because we are talking about beauty solutions, right? Well, how many of us would love to completely change our look in about 40 minutes? That's exactly what we're able to do with IntelliWhite. So just give us 4 10-minute applications and look at these before and afters. Isn't it amazing? That's going to be you. And we love it whenever we have Dr. Jennifer Joblo joining us, because she's gonna share with us how we can whiten our teeth without any sensitivity, how we can transform to a more youthful look with her award-winning patented system in just one night. So it is advanced, it is patented technology. This always is about $225. We've got it today, $75 off. So that's gonna be coming up a little later on. Okay, how many of us, as we are talking about a solution-driven beauty report, how many of us are tired of seeing our hair thin, fragile, break? We don't have the hair we used to when we were in our 20s. Keranique is here with their biggest and best value ever, and it just happens to be our today's special. Okay, I love it when Keranique is here. I am so very passionate about this line, as so many of you are, and I don't care where you go in the world. Nobody has the value that we have. Sephora, Ulta, Nordstrom's, Lord Taylor, no one. And we are going to be sharing with you a 60-day unconditional money-back guarantee, where we have an FDA-cleared ingredient, guaranteed, clinically proven, to regrow your hair from Keranique, and you're not spending today almost $200. It's $69.95. It is the biggest, it is the best value we have ever put together for everyone, and I just want to share with you the offer, because this is it. There's one more chance to pick it up, and today is the day. I just want to point out, we have never given you the 8 ampule booster. That's going to boost everything else. It's like a boot camp for your hair follicle and your scalp. That's $60. We have never included that. We're also going to be including right there for $18. You can go ahead and see that's the volumizer, the shampoo, the conditioner, that's $60. And then you're not receiving one, but two of the hair growth serums. So when you add all of this up, it's almost $200. Secure this on auto ship, ladies, because once you start to see that hair coming back, you're always gonna wanna have your Keranique. There is nothing in the world like it, so it is our biggest and best deal. So if you're looking in the mirror right now, and millions of you are, and your scalp is getting, you can see in your scalp, and you can't pull your hair back in the ponytail you used to, or you're trying to cover up a little bald spot back here, you've got to try Keranique. I've seen the results. I know some hosts here use this. I see their hair change. There's a reason why over 82,000 sets have been sold here. But don't just take my word for it. Suzanne Sienna is joining us. She's a former national news anchor. I remember watching you. And now a former user of Keranique. And actually, that's how you came to be partnering with them. You were using Keranique.
I'm actually still using Keranique, and I will not stop using Keranique. It's absolutely amazing, and it's changed my life. And when you see my befores and afters, it's incredible. I was completely receding at the temple, and
I can see here, look at the little hairs.
Well, look, it's all grown back.
Jeez.
And this is because of Keranique. And if you're like me, and you're sitting there thinking, oh my gosh, there's nothing I can do about my hair thinning, my hair is getting fragile, I'm here to tell you right now, look at my pictures. Absolutely, positively, there's something you can do, and it's called the Keranique Regrowth System for women, and we're gonna tell you about it today.
There is nothing like it. So if you've tried everything else and you're saying, you know what, I don't know what else to do. I've given up. My hair is getting thinner and thinner. It's breaking more. I don't know what to do. This is a system, and again, it's adding volume to your hair. I don't think it's gonna weigh your hair down or anything like that, but we have never, nor will we ever give you the value that we're giving you tonight. You've got one more chance to pick this up. Shampoo, conditioner, it's automatically gonna volumize your hair. There is the 8, and this is, use it for 8 days in a row. This is a boot camp for your scalp and your hair follicle to get it all ready for right here, your treatments. FDA cleared, guaranteeing to regrow your hair. And then everybody's also going to receive the Lift and Repair Treatment Spray. Seals 96% of split ends, strengthens hair shafts, protects against damage. You get it all for $17.49. So I know we've got a lot that we want to get to. Franco de la Gracia is joining us. And what we love about him being an international stylist with a career that spans over 30 years, but he's the spokesperson. And for the last 5 years, he's been part of New York's Fashion Week. He's a lead stylist there. But he understands that women, no matter what our age is, we're seeing fine, thin hair.
We're seeing major problems, major problems. Look, I'm seeing more and more younger girls come into the salon with a problem. So, you know, Keranique solves the solution of preventative when you're losing hair, when your hair is thinning, and when you already have a problem with a restorative version as well. So I just want to show how easy the product is to use. It's very, very simple. We have an elongated nozzle, if you come in close on that. Very, very simple. As soon as you get it home, the first thing you do is open the pack and start using it straight away. This nozzle actually allows you to take a section of hair, to divide it to the area that you need it. You spray, you pat it in with your fingers, and in the areas that you feel that you need it, and that's all you do. So it's 5 or 6 squirts throughout the top of the head, or the front, or the hairline, or the part line, where you feel you actually need to restart regrowing hair. It's that simple, Amy.
Okay, and take a look at our beautiful model's hair. Just look at this woman's hair.
Look, this is.
Do you know this is her before and after?
Yes, this is Jay. I mean, you can see the before. I mean, the crown area was balding. I mean, she was losing her hair. I mean, she's a young woman. This is devastating, you know, for someone like Jay, a mother of 3, young girl basically. And after 6 months, you can see this is all grown in. This is her hair. I mean,
and he's trying to pull it apart. Look at that hair.
It's incredible. You can't even see her scalp. It's absolutely amazing.
And
There's
Suzanne,
nothing on my fingertips.
No. This is FDA cleared to regrow your hair. We're not just making this up. There's a unique ingredient in here.
That's right, and it's not just FDA approved and proven to regrow your hair, but Amy, it is the only regrowth system that has been approved that you can get without a prescription. And look at Jay's hair.
It's amazing.
It's amazing, it really is. It's thick, it's beautiful, and like he said, she's very young, and you would not think she had any problem, but so many of us do, and people don't realize it. But what we're here today is to tell you that there's something that you can do about it. And Jay's hair, my hair, it's the proof. You know, the pictures that we're showing you today, the befores and afters are incredible.
That's gonna be you. So again, this is a system. Look, you're shampooing, conditioning your hair everywhere, right? You're washing it. you're doing whatever to it, right? We use a lot of hot tools or doing. This is a system designed for you to regrow your hair. Are you teasing? You know, you're only masking the reason why your hair is thinning. I love with Keranique here because the results are real. We've got a lot of before and afters to get to, but you only have one more chance to get this. That's it. The shampoo conditioner, it doesn't weigh your hair down. It's perfect for you to get great volume. That's $60 right there. Just keep that in mind. So for $9 more, we're going to give you, never done before, the $60 worth of what I call boot camp for your scalp and boot camp for your hair follicle. You get that 8-day challenge right there to get your scalp and hair ready to get results like this when you're using the not one, the not two, $60 value on the hair regrowth. You also go ahead and get the lift and repair treatment spray. You get a system to get results like this, no matter where you're starting to see hair loss. That's the one thing I like about this.
Yes.
It covers all over.
And it's not just about hair loss, it's about making your hair stronger, thicker, and more resilient. Because whether you go for the volumizing kit or you go for the regrowth, it's going to improve the health of your hair. And Amy, once your hair is stronger, it's less likely to break. It grows longer. And that's what the Keranique system is really all about.
And you have a 60-day unconditional money-back guarantee. 60 days. So we're going to share with you some consumer perception studies on this product, but I urge you, just get it on auto ship and you don't have to spend $200. When you think about the savings, we're saving you $128. It's a huge saving, never done before. But here's what I love. 98% agreed that their hair grew healthier looking. 98% agreed that it strengthened their hair. 98% agreed that their hair looked healthier overall. 98% agreed it gave them thicker, fuller, more voluminous hair. That's what we want. That's why 10,000 of you have said yes to this. This is a real short abbreviated presentation. You're gonna see one more quick presentation tonight at 11 o'clock, but I don't want people to think this is a gimmick. This is a true, real system. So if you are somebody who's suffering from thinning hair or hair loss, or you don't know why is it my hair looks thinner? What's going on? You've got to start using the Keranique. You have to. Look at the difference that it's making.
There is so many reasons, Amy, why hair gets thinner, and I want to tell you a little bit about the science behind what makes Keranique work. So when hair, becomes, when your hair starts thinning, it's generally because the follicles are actually shrinking. You can see in this animation that we're showing you right now how this works. When your follicles shrink, they stop producing hair, or the hair they produce is actually just very thin and fine.
Yeah.
Now, we as human beings think our hair stopped growing.
Right.
It's gone. But the truth is, those follicles still have the hair, and they can absolutely still produce the hair. That's where the magic of the Keranique regrowth treatment comes into action. It goes in there and it wakes up those follicles so that they can start producing hair. That, my friends, is exactly how it starts to work. And believe me, the proof is when your hair starts to grow back and fill in the areas, whether you look at Jay's hidden, spot in the back, or you look at my temples. Look again, Amy, at my before pictures. Wow. Okay, I've gone a whole lifetime, like most of us have, of abusing my hair with color, with processing. Yeah. Remember the days of perms? Oh my gosh, how damaging. And as I got a little older, it got harder to care for. And when I had color done, it seemed to break more easily. And so I cut it shorter. And sometimes I liked it, sometimes I didn't. And then I started realizing when I pulled it back, holy cow, you could see this whole area. And I just thought, that's it, I mean, what am I supposed to do? Wear a hat. And I'm sorry to laugh about it because it's not funny, but we think we have to accept it. When I heard about Keranique, I could not believe it. I was skeptical, as I'm sure many of you are, but then I saw those pictures, just like you're seeing, and then I spoke with Wendy, and then I saw some of the afters of the real life models, and I said, please let me try this. I could not believe it. Just after 4 months, just as we say, the cycle grows. In 4 months, you start to see hair growing, but your hair actually feels better within a few washings.
Yeah,
you start to feel thicker because the system works that way. There's no weird smell. No. There's no medicine-y anything. Like I've tried some products before, and it's light, and it does not weigh your hair down. No, anything. You have more volume from it. So don't just take our word for it. And again, I'm going to go over the offer. You have one more chance to have an FDA ingredient cleared, proven to regrow your hair. You don't need a prescription. You don't need anything else. And this is a 60-day unconditional money-back guarantee. So those 8-day intense scalp beauty treatment, that's a $60 value. We're giving that to you free. We've never included in a kit before, ever. Then you get 2 of the hair growth right there, the precision sprayers, you get 2 of those.
You know, that's another, I just want to make sure I'm right on that. That's another $60. So right there, and those two, that's $120. We're also going to give you the repair treatment spray. That is $18. The shampoo, the conditioner, that's $60. So why spend $198 at all the major beauty stores when today all you're spending is one credit card payment of $17.49. So stop masking. Let's start addressing why our hair is thinning. You only have one more chance to pick this up, and our auto ship is outselling everything 3 to 1. I just want you to try and get control of your hair back again. Stop the cycle. I know what it is, and it's like the older we get, the more maintenance it takes, right? We're processing it a lot more. We're coloring it a lot more. We're teasing it. We're using a lot of styling products. I'm telling you, the Keranique, it's not gonna weigh your hair down. You're gonna start to see that part, right, that's too big, or the bald spot back here. Your hair is gonna completely change, and this is proven FDA cleared to do just that. Don't take our word for it. We're gonna have you take a listen to Dr. Batra and what he has to say about this amazing system.
The first sign of thinning hair and hair loss in women is shrinking of the follicles where they become more fine and fragile. As hair loss progresses in women, you can see widening of the parts, thinning at the temples, and even all the way at the back. The Keranique system has been specifically formulated for women, and it marries both the science that helps women regrow their hair with the beauty that makes their hair look thicker and fuller.
Oh, Amy, it's just so amazing. And I really want to stress something here too. You know, as we said, it does take time to grow back your hair. The actual cycle for growth is about 3 to 4 months. 4 months is when we know you're going to see some results. And so think about it. If you start now, just 4 months, you're going to be in the middle of summer. You're going to be in the middle of summer. People are going to have functions, you're going to want to go on vacation, and your hair is going to look better. And then, in a few more months, when you hit the holiday season, oh my gosh, the present is for you that you're going to give yourself. I mean, seriously, if you wait and you miss this opportunity right now, you know what? You're going to wish you had started now. Because I can't tell you how many times people will contact me after we make one of these appearances, and they'll say, come on, Suze, tell me the truth. Does it really work? And you'd think by now they'd know. I wouldn't
like,
be here saying this. Right, they see my hair. And then they try it, and the one thing I hear over and over again is, I wish I'd started sooner.
See?
And that's why it's so important. And I love what you're doing here, because with the way you've got it set up, there's absolutely no way to lose on this.
No, there really isn't. We're gonna go over to Franco, but again, this is it. You've got one more chance. If you don't love it, you're not even spending $69.95. And you know, if you go to the major department stores, you're gonna be spending almost $200 for the same configuration. So again, secure it on AutoShip, because once you see that hair coming back, it is so liberating. You're always gonna wanna have it, and now you have it at the biggest and best deal. We're gonna give you a 60-day unconditional money-back guarantee, not even 30, because we want you to start to see those little hairs come in. And those are strong hairs that are coming in as well. Plus, we're gonna help add strength to maybe your damaged hair. In fact, Franco and I were talking a little bit earlier on how, yes, this is going to help reverse the signs of aging that we're seeing on our hair, right, Franco?
That's right, it does, totally. I mean, look, we have someone like Wendy. Wendy's a, you know, beautiful, she has amazing hair, and you're thinking, well, why is Wendy sitting there with your hair? It's such thick, beautiful hair. But she really had a problem. If you look at Wendy's before, her part line was getting wider, and she was starting to lose some around her hairline. And that's really important to someone like Wendy, who has such beautiful, thick, lovely hair, and she was getting quite, her self-esteem started to really play on her. When you start losing it in areas like the part line and around the hairline, it really does affect the way you feel about yourself, about your hair. So after, I think it was after 3 months, Wendy, did it start coming back?
3 months, yep.
After 3 months, she saw a major improvement. You can see all this new hair that's grown around the front. The part line area has filled in, and the proof is in the pudding. But I just want to show you how easy it is again. With this elongated nozzle, it takes 30 seconds of your day. You do it morning and night. It's very, very simple. The nozzle actually helps you take the section of hair on the area that you feel where you need it. You just simply spray, pat onto the head, and that's it. You move it around to the other areas that you feel that you need it, and just spray, and just pat it on and let it air dry, and that's it. So it's not going to ruin your hairstyle. You don't have to worry about that, but it needs to be done morning and night.
Isn't that amazing? I mean, to me, it's just
a regular part of your routine. I mean, you already have a beauty routine. It's nothing to add this in, just a few minutes of your day. Yeah. And think of the time and money you invest in taking care of your face, in taking care of your skin. And why not do something so easy that can make such a dramatic difference? And I think that's something we don't think about, right?
No.
We don't think about what our hair can do to change our appearance and our self-esteem and our confidence.
Think about it. And today you get the biggest and best deal. It just makes sense, right? Like I say, stop the cycle. Too often we just put damage on top of damage on top of damage and we're wondering what's going on. Then we kind of get angry, and we all know thicker, fuller hair is younger looking. Now today, you get it back. You get your hair you used to have by an FDA cleared. And again, I love that Keranique has this ingredient. You don't need a prescription for it, but cleared to regrow your hair back. I mean, it's not us just saying it or doctors saying it. It's clinically proven to regrow your hair. So if you have a couple bald spot areas or it's just really thin in the back and you're like, oh, what am I gonna do? And you're teasing and teasing, right? And dyeing and bleaching and coloring and all the, try the system. And it's an entire system. We're giving you an 8-day boot camp for your scalp and your hair follicle. What's that mean? We're gonna kind of kick its tush to get ready for this treatment. So that way we're setting the perfect playing field for all these ingredients to work. So that's a $60 value. We've never done that before. The shampoo and the conditioner, they're volumizing. Do you know that's a $60 value? Right there, that's $120. So think about it. We're even gonna give you the regrowth, and we're also going to give you the lift and repair, that treatment spray. You get almost $200 today for $69.95. And we're gonna guarantee to regrow your hair. That's the most amazing thing about Keranique. So again, it's important today for you to just try it. It's not greasy on your hair. You don't even know that it's there. It's adding volume to your hair. It's adding strength back to your hair. So again, it's a really important decision today. I know maybe you didn't wake up saying, okay, I'm gonna spend $70 on a hair care system, right? But we're talking about solution-driven beauty products, and that's all Keranique is doing, is they are giving us the solution to thin, fine, fragile, weak, overprocessed hair. And hey, it can happen in our 20s. It can happen in our 40s. It could just be happening now. You're just noticing, wait a minute, I pull my hair back in that ponytail holder. And instead of it going around twice, I have to pull it around 3 times.
Right?
What's going on here?
That's the ponytail test.
That you know that something's
Exactly.
going on. So maybe you're just starting to see it. Take action now. Don't wait till it gets too far.
Because you know what happens? 30 million women are actually having trouble with hair loss. 1 in 4. And it happens very slowly and gradually until you hit a certain age. And when you hit that age, it drastically increases in the amount of time. It just goes boom, and it goes. And that's a fact. It absolutely progresses quickly then. You can do something now, even if you don't think it's a serious issue, you don't want it to become one. And I think the most amazing thing is, before Keranique, we didn't really know there was something that we could do about it. And I think that's what's so exciting, is that we're talking about how we can make a difference in our appearance, our confidence, and we can take control. And that is an empowering feeling.
And this is it, our final quantity. Auto ship, I don't know how many we have remaining in that auto ship. If you want it, you've got to be ordering it now, secure it. I'm telling you, you're gonna be so happy that you went ahead and picked this up, because you're going to see hair. Think about it, in just 60 days, where your hair is gonna be. In 120 days, think about where your hair, you know what I mean?
It's not gonna be in the drain, I can tell you that right now.
Or in your garage, right?
Right.
Or on your hot tool. So thank you again for all of your orders. Secure that on auto ship. Now, Suzanne, you're gonna be back at 11 o'clock?
We will be back at 11.
Franco, thank you so much.
Thank you,
Ladies,
Amy.
Wendy, thank you so much. You guys look amazing. All right, we do want to let you know, last hour, we had for everybody the Tassie. You need to get this, Suzanne. It holds your hair up so you can wash your face and it doesn't leave a ring.
Oh, I need that.
I'm telling you, they're amazing. I love mine. All right, and you just choose, do you want this in the leopard? And the leopard comes with the black, or do you want the animal print in the zebra, which comes with a turquoise? Okay. And now, okay, the zebra is the most limited. So now you can pull your hair up. It's not weighing down. It's not getting wet. It's sold out on its debut. It's finally back in stock, and you receive 2 of them. And it doesn't matter the length of your hair. So now you don't have to worry about damaging your style. It just kind of holds it there. Isn't that great? All right. Don't forget, the easiest way for you to shop is with our HSN card. If you don't have the HSN card, the easiest way is to go ahead to hsn.com and apply. So that way, you'll instantly get your $10 off coupon, or you can always give us a call and apply that way. Don't forget, when you are an HSN card holder, it does entitle you to not only getting $10 off your first purchase, but how about extra flex pays? That's right, on beauty, fashion, jewelry, and so much more. So make sure you stop by hsn.com and apply. All right, we're moving on to Amy Morrison's must-have. That's right. Do you know it has been, boy, I guess 6 years since we have seen this price from Luminous. This is the Rose Gold Air Legend Airbrush Makeup System. The Rose Gold, ladies, was done just for you, our Beauty Report customers. This is the best price we have ever been able to do. So I want to point out, we are talking about solution-driven products in our beauty routine. This one, boy, hits home run with me, right? How many of us are doing 8 to 9 steps to get a flawless look? Everybody's talking about the airbrush or the look of airbrush, and they're patting and they're doing and they're baking and all this, right? Well, how would you like one simple, easy step for flawless looking skin? So we're gonna save you time. And there's a reason why we love Luminous. Do you know over 2 million airbrush systems have been sold? And today we've got it at $70 off. You're just gonna choose your shade, and it's simple and easy. So you have fair. We have this in medium, which is my shade color. Most of us are gonna be in that medium. We also have this in tan and deep. Now, last call on tan and deep, because we only have 1,500 of these remaining. It's $32.25. I do wanna let you know, Luminous is the manufacturers of the highest end flawless airbrush systems that money can buy. So you're receiving not one, but 2 blendable. This is the silk foundations. Do you know each one of these is like $39 a piece, okay? So think about that. Each one of these is $39. You have like $78 worth of foundation here, and you're using drops, not pumps, ladies. You're also receiving a blush and a $25 illuminator, and the system itself. Heather Boswell, who you know and loved here at HSN for many, many years, she's joining us. She's the ambassador of Luminous Beauty. And I love that you're able to bring us a system with over 2 million sold worldwide. Everybody talks about the look of airbrush. Everybody talks about, how do I get the airbrush look? Wait, you get the airbrush, and today it's the best value ever.
Yeah, get a real airbrush. And you know what? I'm so honored to be here. After 6 months, we've been away, and because.
But 6 years ago, it was the same price.
6 years ago, it was at the same price. So we're bringing you back the legend price, legendary price. But you need to know that this airbrush system, the rose gold, was inspired by our Miss Amy. We brought this color out for you. So you're getting that legend system. And here's how easy it is. Because you know what? As we age, we tend to wear too much makeup.
Well, look at Heather's skin. Come on, your skin is beautiful.
Thank you, but it's all smoke and mirrors. And who cares, right? Because if you're covering what you don't want to see, that's what we want to do. As we age, we start to have more and more issues, and we start to wear a lot of makeup. Do you know the #1 thing that makes us look older than we really are is too much makeup? I want to show you what I'm hiding here. So I've got some redness that has really started to become an issue for me as I passed that milestone 50.
I would never stop.
So, hello, look at that, live on air. Okay, there's my reveal, all right? That's what I'm hiding. I've got some redness there. It's a big issue. You would think that I would have to use a lot of
turn your head to that. I would never know that you had any redness there.
Well, there you go. Right?
What shade are you putting on?
It conceals. I'm in the fair.
Okay.
And by the way, we have fair, medium, warm, tan, or deep, and you're getting 2 of that silk-infused foundations, 2 colors. Okay, one is slightly lighter for day, and one is slightly deeper for evening. So whether you choose the fair, medium, warm, tan, or deep. Also, we have a color match guarantee, so you're gonna get that in your box. If you get the wrong color, by any chance you get the wrong color, call us, we'll send you more makeup. Okay, so that's our color match guarantee. So I'm gonna take this, I put drops of makeup, as Amy was just saying, drops of makeup, so you're using 10 times less makeup for the best coverage that you can achieve. And I'm gonna do this live on air. My mirror is way over there, but I can feel this going on, right? I can cheat by looking in the monitor. I can feel this going on, and just little circular motions, and I'm just gonna attack those little red spots. I just pull back on this little trigger here. If you can use a pen, you can luminesce. It's actually easier to use than makeup brushes. You point the wand where you want it to go. You point the wand at the problem, and it disappears, right?
Isn't that the
that's
truth?
What's happening with this legend system. That's why over 2 million of you are loving this. We're back after 6 months. We've got this beautiful rose gold system. You're getting 2 of the foundations, the blush, the glow. It's gorgeous.
Look how she just covered that.
Okay,
you know,
let's bring it. Oh,
we're gonna show Heather's before and after.
This is really scary.
But you know what's nice about this? This is a one-time purchase, ladies. You're gonna have this forever. What are you doing right now to get ready in the morning? Are you having to apply a lot of concealer? Then you're putting on foundation. Then you're sponging on this, sponging on that. Wouldn't you like to just go over your face one time and it stays all day and you're set? You don't have to worry about, my gosh, are my freckles coming through, or can you see my blemishes, or, oh Lord, around the eyes. We forgot to talk about around the eye area.
Right?
It's a miracle. I'm telling you, it's a miracle the way you can really get in there and it never ever settles. So here's what's happening. This is your only chance to pick this up. This is Heather's only show. This is the same price that we had 6 years ago. And look
Incredible.
at Christine using this.
Incredible.
Look at this.
So
Same price.
Christine has some issues as well. I have the redness, and we were just talking about that this one formula is going to do everything for you. Christine loves that she can, well, she can speak for herself. She can skip her concealer. I'm almost 52. I'm not wearing concealer anymore because it gathers in those lines and wrinkles and makes us look older. Okay, so Christine has some issues. Maybe we can pop up her before so she can talk about what you're seeing in the before, and you can see what she's been able to cover.
Yes. So luckily, I found the magical Luminesse in September of last year, and it has transformed my face. I am one of the lucky women that had a little boy and got a pregnancy mask that I get to cover every day of my life. And it's been a struggle for 13 years, and I finally have found something that's a one-step process, and it's Luminesse. It's one thing, foundation, my powder, and my concealer all in one.
Wow, look at that. I mean, you would never think, I
before
know.
and after?
You would never think she'd have any issues.
Well, and you think about, you know, when we pile on that makeup to cover what we need to cover, whether it's under eye circles, or you have pigmentation issues, or you have dark circles, or redness like I do, we start to pile on that makeup. And that's what makes us look older, because it gathers in the lines and wrinkles. And think about it, you're pressing it into the pores. I want you to look at traditional makeup. Well, we don't have it here.
Oh, yeah,
here it is, yes.
And
So
don't
this
forget,
is-
we've got the shades, light, medium, tan, and deep. And you receive 2 foundations so you can match, so you get the perfect coverage. But again, this is your only chance to pick up the same price we offered this at 6 years ago with all new technology, though.
So by the way, she's in the fair, I'm in the fair. You get 2 colors in your color range, fair, medium, warm, tan, or deep. So Christine is just completing her makeup there. You can see how she's holding that stylus, and we call it a stylus because it's shaped like a pen. You hold it like a pen. If you can write your name, in fact, if you can draw a circle, and it doesn't have to be a perfect circle, you can Luminesse. Where you point that magic wand, this no mess stylus is going to deposit the makeup in such a fine way that you're using up to 10 times less makeup. This is going to last for up to 18 hours, yet it's going to feel featherweight. It's silk infused, so it refracts the light that makes our lines and wrinkles appear diminished, and it makes us look younger. Not only that, but it's non-transfer, but it's completely lightweight. So you're getting that coverage and still having that lightweight. Think about a silk blouse. It feels like you have nothing on, right? You're naked. So this is traditional water-based makeup. I want to show you, this is probably similar to what you're already using, whether it's with your fingertips or your brushes or your sponges. So it's not touchless, but I want to show you when I put it into water, what happens. Okay, look at that. It's like, look, it just sinks to the bottom like a stone. Think about that heavy makeup on your skin. You don't want that on your skin.
No.
Now I want you to look at the silk foundation. This is hydrolyzed silk. Look at that. Without even mixing it or touching it, it's like a puff, it's like a cloud. This is the lightest weight foundation that you're going to be able to put on your skin. Not only that, but you're applying with air. So you're getting superior coverage, long wearing coverage, flawless coverage, hydrating coverage, but it's lightweight and you don't see it. It looks like nothing at all. And that's why airbrush, as Amy was saying, everybody compares themselves to airbrush. It looks like airbrush. It almost looks like your airbrush. With Luminesse Air, you really are using it in an airbrush. You are concealing those flaws with an airbrush, whether it's under eye circles, whether you've got dark spots, maybe you have some textural issues, maybe you have redness like I do, you have fine lines and wrinkles. This is something that you can pick up in the morning. It takes just a few seconds, and you will become an expert so quickly. In fact, Pamela here has only been using the system for 48 hours. She had never held one before 2 days ago. She is already an expert in applying her makeup. She can put that on, and let's bring up her before and after. When she's finished here, it's one button. She reholsters that little magic wand, and look at the difference. She looks years younger. She looks refreshed. She looks rested, and she didn't use a concealer. She didn't use a powder. She just used that 4-in-1 hydrolyzed silk foundation that acts as your concealer, it acts as your foundation, it hydrates and nourishes the skin when you apply it, and it lasts for up to 18 hours.
That's what we love about. We're gonna share with you some more pre-produced before and afters. This is your one chance. We've got about 2.5 minutes or sell out. I apologize, we've had a big hold going on since Heather's been here with the rose gold system. It doesn't take up any space. Tan Deep, last call. If you're not ordering those, it's completely gone.
Okay.
It's a rose gold. You can see the rose gold handle on here. When we launched this 6 years ago, the Legend, it was $129, okay? There's new technology, more precision than ever, and it's the same price. Look at these results. You know, there is truly nothing like airbrush. So if you want this system, again, just go ahead, get it home, try it. There is nothing like it, and especially when you want to get flawless coverage that lasts all day long. What are you doing now in the morning? Or maybe you're not even putting on foundation. Why? Because it doesn't match your skin. It takes forever. It lays in lines and wrinkles. That'll never happen with this system. So we'll show you the colors again. We've got, oh, look at her, especially around the eye area. I'm telling you.
And again, no concealer.
No.
You know what? So many women over the years have told me the reason I don't wear makeup is I don't know how to do it.
Right.
Or it takes too long. With Luminous Air, if you can hold a pen, you can do this.
Jeez.
And it takes virtually seconds to do. You don't have to use a concealer. Look at the under eyes here. This is without using concealer. 4-in-1, that hydrolyzed silk foundation is going to give you concealing. It's going to give you that foundation. It's long wearing. It's got beautiful humectants in it that are going to attract moisture while you're wearing it. Up to 18 hours. It's transfer proof. In fact, you just saw me put my makeup on. I'll show you when we come back. But look at this before and after. So if you're looking in the mirror and you're finding that you're seeing these issues, the under eye circles, the discoloration, maybe you have some freckles or sunspots, maybe you've got wrinkles and crinkles under your eyes like I do, and the concealer goes in there and makes them look worse. With Luminous Air, you literally pick up the wand, point it at the problem, and I showed you a moment ago when I removed mine, and I just want to show you that wearability. There's no transfer. So when you see that gook on your phone, that's what's on your face, right?
Exactly,
With Luminous
exactly.
Air, you get that transfer proof. Now here's Nikki. She's gonna go start to finish. Okay, now hang on. I want everyone to see what she's covering. So she's got some darkness here. She's got some pigmentation issues. So she's gonna zoom in. Step 1, she's got a few drops in the little reservoir.
What shade is she?
She is in the fair as well. And you're getting 2 shades of makeup.
So
Remember,
you
a lighter
fair,
one.
I'm medium. There's deeper tan, last call in those. So I do want to point that out. If you don't get the right shade, there is a way that you can go ahead and exchange it for the real one that matches your skin. So that's all included in your kit today. I do want to point that out. Lowest price. So we have about a minute or sell out. That's it.
So we've got our color match guarantee. She's in the fair. So she's just zooming in and she's just pulsing that makeup on those little spots. She's got some spots. Now what she's going to do is she's going to come back and she's going to do circular motion, her final pass, and give that full coverage all over her face. She's not touching her face with her fingers, with brushes, with,
good point.
Right? Because
sponges.
not only are you pulling on your skin, right? But it's not hygienic. This is completely touchless application because it's going on with air. You're using 10 times less makeup and just that little circular motion in front of you here in studio. She's able to get that coverage, and she's just gonna finish up here, and we're gonna show you in her before and after what she's been able to achieve. By the way, the fair, the medium, the warm, the tan, or the deep are the choices. If you're not sure, go for the medium because they all overlap. And again, we have that color match guarantee card in each and every box that you're going to receive. So if you by chance order the wrong makeup, call us up and we'll send you the right one.
There you go.
So Nikki's just going to finish up there, and I want to have a look at her before and after. Okay, darling. We're running out of time.
But you know what? You can't. The nice thing is you see beautiful skin.
Just look at the red.
You don't look and say, oh my gosh, you know what? I see makeup. You don't see makeup. You see gorgeous, beautiful skin, and that's what makeup's about. It's not about looking cakey and makey. It's about you looking your very best, where people are complimenting you on your skin. If you're wearing makeup right now and you're not receiving compliments on your skin, you're wearing the wrong makeup. And today, ladies, we've got the real deal, with over 2 million sold here at HSN and worldwide from Luminous. This is a name you know and trusted. You've read about them. Now we're giving you the same price we offered 6 years ago, but new and better technology in the Luminous, all done in rose gold. Remember, you receive 2 of their silk, long-wearing, never-settling foundations. That by itself is almost $80, okay? You're receiving the blush, the highlighter, and the entire system today for only $129. So take a look at these before and afters. Again, makeup can make or break our age. They really can. Look at the difference here this is making, even around the eye area. And I think that's where we have a tendency to get heavy with concealers because we have so much darkness.
Well, because we have more issues as we age. I'm going to be 52 in a month.
You look amazing.
I don't use concealer anymore. That's crazy.
I know.
I don't use concealer anymore. I just use Luminous. I couldn't live without it. This is the one product that I bring with me everywhere when I travel around the world. I get up in the morning and I use it a little bit underneath my eyes. I cover that redness that you saw me cover live in studio just a moment ago, and it gives me 18 hours of water-resistant wear. You saw me a second ago. I've got makeup on. I can press this into, it's completely transfer-proof. But when you want to take it off, it comes off with our wipes.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great job, Heather Christine.
Thank you.
Always nice seeing everybody. Hey, don't forget about our Best Buy of the Day. Did you hear about it? If not, here it is. Over 11,000 of you said yes to an FDA-cleared ingredient inside of Keranique designed to regrow your hair. Isn't it amazing? It's gonna be, I'm telling you, setting records here at HSN when you're talking about women getting amazing hair growth results. We have never put together a collection like this. And we're gonna give you a 60-day unconditional money-back guarantee, so really look at this. That's gonna be you. You're gonna see that hair coming back, and you're gonna be addicted to it. I'm telling you, nothing like it. So I'm thrilled that everybody's ordering this. Secure this on auto ship, because we're including things we've never included in a kit before, like that 8-day boot camp for your scalp. So I love that. All right, we've got more that we're gonna be sharing with you as we're talking about our instant beauty solutions right after this.
Welcome to Moon Palace Cancun. My family and I are having the vacation of a lifetime, and you can too with an exclusive offer from HSN and Palace Resorts. For a limited time, book an all-inclusive stay at Moon Palace Cancun or Moon Palace Jamaica, and you'll earn HSN spendable cash. You also receive resort credit, plus kids and teens stay free. Live the Palace life. Head to hsn.com, search Moon Palace, and you can enter our sweepstakes to win your own dream vacation.
April is Customer Appreciation Month. And to show how much we appreciate you, HSN Cares will donate $1,000 every day in April to charities you love. Nominate your favorite charity now through March 11th and help make a difference in your community. Search HSN Cares at hsn.com now to learn more.
Okay, you know, when you hear that music, you're in for a treat. And in fact, we have Dr. Jennifer Jodlo joining us to bring to us one of our biggest instant beauty solutions. We kind of saved the best for last on how if you just give us 4 10-minute treatments, we will transform your smile.
Like that.
Exactly, with the best patented system that money can buy. Dr. Jennifer Jodlo is a very busy practice in NYC. She is a regular on all the Doctor Expert show. You just saw her on the Today Show. Anyway, she does all the talk show hosts. She does all of us hosts here at HSN. Look at how transformative this kit is. But here's what's happening, Doctor. Never have we done $75 off.
Nope.
Never.
I don't know when we'll be able to do something like this again. And this is award-winning technology. Actually, the technology that you're seeing here is even better than the technology that won the award. This is an improved version of the award-winning technology, actually. And what's so great about this is that literally in 10 minutes, you can whiten your smile completely pain-free and completely hands-free. I am not kidding. All you're doing is painting on our gel, painting on our amplifier, that's step 2, and it takes 2 seconds, just patting it on the teeth, and then placing the light in. Our light is special. Nobody else has the technology. It's pulsating, and it's a different wavelength, meaning it's almost a different color than all the other lights that you see out there, because our light is actually an indigo light that's most efficient when it comes to teeth whitening, and only we have the technology because it's patented. In just 40 minutes, okay, listen to this, 5.9 shades. It's basically 6 shades lighter, transforming your whole smile. You can go from molar to molar on the top and molar to molar on the bottom, because this fits to every mouth, to go all the way around. So you're not just whitening the front 6 teeth like you do with those strips, and those strips are not good for your teeth. They're actually wearing away the enamel. So I don't recommend doing strips. This is enamel safe and the same technology you see at the dental office, but you buy this device one time and you're saving yourself thousands of dollars later on because you're not rebuying strips. You're not going to the dental office and getting those refills. You're not going and getting that painful light at the dental office over and over again. This is a one-time purchase, and you have 20 treatments in our pens, and you can always get a refill, but you don't need 20 treatments, okay? You need one treatment, one 10-minute treatment to start whitening, and then if you do 3 more, you're gonna be off the charts white. We sold hundreds of thousands of these, but this is our best version ever. We moved the wavelength of the light over from blue to indigo because we found that the indigo light is actually even more responsive to teeth whitening. And the other lights that are out there actually don't have real whitening technology. They're actually not doing anything because without the amplifier that we have patented, the light and the peroxide don't react. So all those things that you're seeing on Instagram, they're not doing anything. This is the only light, and that's why this has won an award that has the same technology as the dental office. It's called photocatalyzation, and that's a big word, and you don't even need to know that. You just need to know that IntelliWhite is the only one that whitens your teeth in this time. That's why the other lights whiten in a week, because they're not doing anything. This is whitening in 40 minutes. Actually in 10 minutes, upper and lower. Look at that, we're having a party in our mouth, right?
But you know what? I have been using
easy.
Dr. Jennifer Jobless Systems since she's been here. Yes, this is real coffee in my cup. That's all I drink. I love coffee. I rather have it than anything else, any other beverage. But when you look at white smiles, I'm off the charts white.
Yep.
It just did like 3 minutes.
Yep.
You saw look at the difference, that just one treatment. Why? Because we're whitening smarter. I'm whitening inside out. Everything that you're using right now, a lot of these strips, everything is changing the acid balance.
Yep.
It's everything on your teeth.
And enamel does not grow back.
No, they're hurting your gums. What I love about this system is that I'm actually whitening inside out.
Yep.
So this white is lasting. It doesn't matter whether I have red wine, I'm drinking coffee, it doesn't matter. This is one night. Do you know these transformations are in minutes?
Yep.
That's gonna be you, doctor. And what I love is that we're getting this system home. You can buy different mouthpieces if you want to. You can also go ahead and buy, we're giving you the bumpers as well, but this white smile, again, it's gonna stay white.
And it whitens differently, and it whitening lasts longer because we break the peroxide down with our indigo light technology that breaks it down into itty bitty tiny little particles. So the whitening's able to get into the deep underlayers. So you know what? Spring is just around the corner. It's March 1st. Think of it as like a spring cleaning for your mouth, just like you would be power washing the house and revealing the beauty that might have not been seen for 30 or 40 years. It's not too late for anybody to whiten their smile. If you're in your 60s, your 70s, even your 80s, think about it. Everybody deserves to smile. This is your whole face. Your smile is just not 1/3 of your face. Your smile is the accessory you carry around every single day. This is a one-time investment.
One time.
You're actually going to be saving thousands of dollars later on. You're wasting the money on the strips, and they're actually wearing away the enamel. So please do not use the strips. I'd rather you not white at all. This works on dental work, on bonding, veneers, crowns, gets into all the nooks and crannies, and it takes your dental work back to the original color your dentist made you, from ages 13 to age 90. This is for all of you. Whitening at the upper and the lower, hands-free for 10 minutes, goof-proof. All your painting is a gel and putting in the tray. And then all you do is press it on, and in 10 minutes, it turns itself off.
I'm telling you, wait till you see how much whiter your smile can get in just a couple of minutes, and it lasts. That's the most important thing.
And no pain.
And no pain, no sensitivity on this. We're talking about almost 6 shades lighter in just 4 10-minute treatments. We're gonna show you an average of 5.9. Some got more, some got less. But the whole point is you're getting the entire system for $149.75. We've never done it $75 off because this is whitening deeper. We're not whitening just the outer surface of the enamel. We're going in, you've got different chambers. You've got pulp, you've got dentin. There's all these little chambers in there. And I don't care how long that stain has been there. I don't care how long it's aggravated you. We're gonna share with you how we can get rid of that stain in a couple of minutes. Look at this.
Now I'm gonna show you what 6 shades darker looks like against my teeth.
Isn't that crazy?
And this is in 40 minutes. You can go from this, and I look older than my 44 years here when I have this, or to this.
Look at that.
Does this look like a 44-year-old smile to you?
No.
This is cool blue. It's whitening evenly. It's getting into all the nooks and crannies in 40 minutes. Life-changing product. Get it home, try it. You're gonna know in 40 minutes if this is for you or not. It is so simple. So this is a technology that nobody else has. The other lights that are on the market are not doing anything to the peroxide because they don't have an amplifier. So you paint on the gel onto any of the teeth that you want to whiten. It takes literally 30 seconds. Then you pat our patented amplifier on top, and that white pigment actually transfers down into the teeth. That's what makes the light work with the peroxide, to break the peroxide down and give it a GPS signal to get deep into the under layers of the teeth. You're whitening the upper and the lower at the same time. No heat, no UV, and literally goof proof. It turns itself off when it's done, and you know when you're ready for another cycle. This is hands-free, so you can be packing the kids' lunch, doing the laundry, baking your Easter cookies, whatever you're doing, and you're literally taking years off your smile.
But it's fast. There's no
so
pain.
fast.
Your strips, I don't care what you're using, whitening toothpaste, nobody can do what this can do.
Oh no,
Look how I just got.
I know, you're crazy white. Look at the difference.
This was just 3.
Look at the difference, what 6 shades darker would be. Amy would look a lot older. Amy looks very young, but Amy would look a lot older. She'd not feel good about herself, the confidence level. And then look at that smile. That's like superstar, rock star smile. We can all, you're welcome. We all deserve to have that superstar smile.
But it doesn't.
You don't have to pay for that. You can get it for 1/5 of the price of going to the dental office, and you own the technology forever.
And here, one thing I just want to point out. Once you whiten your smile, I am telling you, it is the biggest change to your face.
Oh, there's no question.
100% would use this again. 100 people would recommend this to others, and 91% experience no sensitivity. All right, we've got 5 more minutes or sell out on this. Everybody thought it was easy to use. They were impressed with how quickly it worked and thought they looked better with the whiter smile.
Well,
so
who wouldn't?
I'll tell you.
Your skin looks better. Your eyes look whiter. Your face looks better. You look more luminous. And guess what? You feel better about yourself. This is not only an investment in your smile, this is an investment in how you feel about yourself. This is an investment on the inside, on your aura. This is gonna open doors for you. This is gonna help you get that date that you wanted to get or that job that you wanted to get. This is putting your best face forward and your best foot forward, because this is going to be the ultimate confidence booster for you, and it couldn't be easier. You're painting on 2 gels, you put this in, and then you're done. There's nothing else that's required, and you're getting 20 treatments in here. You're not gonna need the 20 treatments to get that off the charts white.
That's a lot, 20 treatments.
It's a ton. It's gonna last you for months, and you own the light forever. This technology is what we use in the dental office, but we remove the sensitivity, remove the pain to the pocketbook, because you're gonna save so much money, because those strips are not good for you.
But even when you go to see you, and they paint on that, and then you have to sit there with the light. I had it done one time many years ago.
I can't do it either. It hurts.
No, it's very painful, but I like that it was whitening inside out.
Yes.
That's the whole beauty behind this. There's not another system that whites inside out that you can bring home
like
using this light technology. So you can see we've got 3 minutes remaining in this presentation. We've got a lot of new shoppers with us. Welcome. It's less than $30 for you to try. If you don't experience these same results, you send it back. No questions asked. And you're not spending $225. I want to show you the difference again, what almost 6 shades mean to you. Wait till you see these before and after.
It is life-changing.
Oh my God, and you could do all 4 treatments in a row.
Oh, I always do that.
Yeah, and then you get that white, or you could do 5. Hey, you don't have to stop.
You can do 5, you can do 6. If you're super dark, you could do that many. And then Donna's just putting in the bleach bumpers to hold up her lips so she can see where she's painting. She's getting into all the nooks and crannies. She's staying away from her gum line. Well, your strips, they sit on your gum line and they burn your gums. And those strips, they're eating away the enamel with acid. This is not. This is water-based gel. It's super gentle on your teeth. Your enamel stays intact. And then the light activates the 2 gels together to make magic. It is confidence building in a light, okay? Life-changing. 6 shades is life-changing. You're gonna look younger, you're gonna feel better about yourself, or maybe your teenager doesn't feel good about themselves, or they just got their braces off and they have a lot of stains. Strips are not gonna get in the deeper underlayer. They're just whitening at the surface. Toothpaste are not gonna whiten. Nothing whitens like this. This is a technology that we developed like the dental office, but without the sensitivity. And we have a light now that's even better than what we got the award for. This light is even more powerful No UV, no heat. But it has an indigo light wavelength that's even more efficient when it's breaking down the stains. So if you have stains for 30 or 40 years, it's gonna get those stains. Get it home and try it. You're gonna know in 40 minutes if this is gonna work for you or not. There's no downside, only upside to getting this home and trying it.
And I'm telling you, I see why so many of you are ordering this. There's only a couple hundred left, that's it.
Oh boy.
You know why? Because people see that you're whitening inside out. That white that you're seeing, you can't just get topically. You can't.
Nope.
You actually have to go deeper down into the channels of the teeth. That's how you're able to get this white. We're gonna show you up against Dr. Jennifer Jablo's teeth so you can see, I mean, really take a look at what 6 shades lighter. I know.
When I say 6 shades, this is what I mean. This or this. This or this.
And 10 very comfortable,
Think about how much better things could be for you. And we know life is hard, everything's challenging. Your smile shouldn't be the thing that's challenging you, okay?
Look at the difference. You know, and when I look at your smile, again, all I see are perfectly straight white teeth.
And my teeth are not straight. I had this wonky vampire tooth that's just stuck out this way. I've had braces 3 times, okay? So
you didn't wear your retainer, doctor, did you?
No comment. No comment, okay? But I get complimented on my smile all the time. I get told that I look younger than my 44 going on 45 years. It's because of the smile. The smile gives a whole youthful appearance to your face. The hair treatments are important, the skin treatments, I love my makeup, but that's not what's the most important beauty treatment for you. This is, because this is also giving you health inside your mind to feel good about yourself, to go conquer the things in the world that you want to conquer. This is confidence in the palm of your hand, and you own this light technology forever. This light lasts forever. So all you ever need to do is refill this pen, but this pen is going to last you for months.
And you get 20 treatments.
Yep.
So, and you don't just have to do 10, or excuse me, you don't have to just do 4 in the beginning.
No, if you're really dark, you can do 6.
I want to stress that, yes. I don't want you to think that, okay, I can only do 4 a night. No, do as many as you would like to.
As
you don't
many
worry
as
about
you want.
sensitivity with this.
It's super, super gentle because the contact time with the teeth, because the light breaks down the peroxide so quickly, you don't get a chance to get sensitive.
Right.
With the strips that you're wasting money, you're going to spend so much more on strips in 1 year than you would with buying this one time, because the strips are actually wearing the enamel away with acid, and that's why you're getting those lightning shocks. Those are not safe for the enamel. This is super safe, and the strips only whiten at the surface. This whitens in the deeper underlayers. So Amy and I drink black coffee every single day, lifting it up to our teeth. Our teeth are not staining because the whiteness is in the deeper underlayers of the teeth that the whitening stays longer. So you have to whiten less as well. So this is a one-time buy, and then you don't have to buy the refills very often either. So you're whitening less. This is so much healthier for you as well.
Okay, you can see almost 600 of these ordered.
Oh my goodness.
We have close to 400 of you ordering it. You're not gonna see this again. I apologize. We were hoping Doctor would come back at 11 o'clock. This is on fire because you're saving $75. And you're getting a whitening that is so true. Exactly, I was gonna say,
it's
that
so
is so true to whitening inside out. That's why you get a much brighter white. That's why the white is, you don't have to worry about the surface
stains. And that's
stains.
why you're not getting the sensitivity, because it's not such an assault. It's not harsh. It's whitening smarter, not stronger. It's breaking those molecules of peroxide down into these tiny little particles, and they have like a GPS signal to get deep into the underlayers. So even if the stains have been there and you've tried everything else, the strips, the trays, even the dentist office whitening, this breaks it down smaller, and that's why you're not getting the stains. That's why you're not getting the sensitivity, but you're gonna get those stains that might have been there for 30 or 40 years. Get it home, try it. You'll know in 40 minutes if this works for you or not. So it's not even an investment in your time when you think about it.
It's so true. At $75 off, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
We see so many of you ordering it. Go to hsn.com to place your order before it does sell out. Again, do 4 10-minute treatments, do 7. It's up to you.
In 10 minutes, you're going to start to see a huge difference in one treatment.
Okay. Thank you so much, Doctor.
It's my
Thank
pleasure.
you. Thank you so much for all of your calls. And thank you for getting social tonight with us as we were talking about amazing favorite beauty solutions. And tonight's question on Instagram, and of course, thank you for getting social with, was what's your absolute favorite beauty item at HSN? Boy, I've got a lot of faves. So our $25 winner is Cassandra. So Cassandra, thank you for getting social with us on Instagram. $25, it's on its way to you. And of course, we look forward to Beauty Report every Thursday, 7 to 9 p.m. But Gotta Watch Thursdays continues. But before we continue, I want to let you know Perlier Nurse Jamie's back. Wait till you see the new goodie she's launching. And then Virtue Hair with the Dar is going to be joining us. So there's a lot to look forward to. And in fact, Signature Club A is going to be here on Friday. And then Pry is back March 5th with Miss Kathy Kangas. And she's going to be joining us too, I think, in First Friday tomorrow. Adam and I have a lot of goodies that we can't wait to share with you. So First Friday, I'll be with you tomorrow at 7 to 9 p.m. where we always bring you the latest and greatest that the month has to offer. And speaking of latest and greatest, hello, my dear friend. How are you?
I know what my favorite beauty item or person is on HSN. That would be you, Amy Morrison.
I love you.
Great show, as always.
Thank you.
So much fun.
You're my favorite. Mwah.
Oh, I love you, honey. You know, we're going to have a good time tonight. We're bringing the sunshine in. This show is called Sunshine Style. So get ready, everybody, because we really do have an all-star lineup. If you're looking for color, if you have cabin fever and you want to get ready for spring break, you want to get ready for the beautiful warm weather up ahead, we have you covered tonight on the list. So get comfortable, get ready, because whatever, any magazine you picked up these days, you are seeing tropical style. The tropical influence is everywhere.